away from that, and a devastating fire swept through the Suame market on Tuesday night, reducing over 100 merchant sheds to ashes and destroying countless goods. The inferno has left traders facing immense losses, with their wares and livelihoods completely wiped out. Ibrahim Abubakar is at the scene right now. Let's connect with him for a bit more right now this afternoon. Ibrahim, talk to us. You've been there. You've seen the extent of devastation. What can you tell us?
Well, Mauna, for now, I can tell you that the situation has been brought under total control, but we still have some of the fire victims who are trying to see whether they will be able to salvage some of their belongings, even though clearly you can see that everything has been burnt into ashes. In fact, the concern was that the fire service personnel came late, but when you look at when the incident is said to have happened around 10 p.m. and the time the fire service office received the distress call, you can see that there is a 1 hour gap. So possibly they were trying to see whether they can fight the fire by themselves, and eventually when they couldn't, they decided to call the fire service personnel. And by the time they got there, everything is gone, and even getting the access to the place was quite a huge challenge for them, and they couldn't penetrate further. But when they got, they had to do everything possible to ensure that it doesn't go beyond it. Over 100 shops, you can imagine the extent of damage. These are people who just restocked their shop. For some of them, just a week ago, they told me that they went for loan and restocked their shop, only to wake up this morning to see everything disappearing. So for now, they are just counting on government. We've seen the NADMO at the scene. The regional minister has also hinted that he will visit the scene. So they are just hoping that by the time everything is done, government will, one way or the other, offer them some form of assistance to be able to return to business. Let's listen to what some of the fire victims have been telling us.
I'm not so coming free and me fear now about another 8. It's by another 11. I'm afraid me catch me say Ganesh. To me, so me use we can't me far trot me free. Me take on my francho. Me free one man me do as a fire service for her. I'm more boss and come be doing on so. Si be na structure ni city no mu so baby anan so. Sana esi ye nya bibi amfa.
We come up for the we never nash, never say. What's your man here? Where they met you? Where they met you?
Ibrahim, a bit difficult hearing some of the women wail, but you've been engaging the fire officials as well. What explanations have they been offering as to what may have started this fire and what investigations could possibly reveal? We know there's always been that ever-persistent problem of cocaine in the market and pathways to the market to fight fires, amongst others.
Well, exactly. That's what even contributed to the spread or the quick spread of the fire. Explosion coming from all angles, signifying that people still have cylinders in the market. I know that there have been recommendations over and over by the fire service that people should refrain from cooking in the market, and these are some of the results. In fact, for now, they are investigating. We do not know exactly what caused it, but then preliminary reports point to some electrical fault. I engaged with the Ashanti Regional Fire Commander, ACFO, Peter Tete. Let's listen to what he has to share.
From this side, near the electric pole, that is what, and the fire spread very rapidly. And what they saw was a lot of explosions from gas cylinders. The sheds here are 192, and then the stores are made up of 25. At least those who these were actually involved in the fire. Very difficult to get access. And you know, where the fire has been parked on the road, you have to lay a lot of hoses before you get inside, which makes it firefighting very difficult.
Ibrahim, Thank you. I'm sure when the regional minister does arrive, we'll get a bit more details from you. That's my colleague Ibrahim Abubakar.